Okay, so literally today is the day that I just uploaded the video that I uploaded before, which is the video on like PewDiePie's YouTuber sticky video, and I literally just found out about this literally like 5 minutes after I uploaded this video, and I'm kind of mad because now I have to put this video that I'm making right now, right, like this one, like on hold until the weekend, because you know, posting today obviously meant that I had an extra video anyway, and I'm not gonna like post that much. So I literally found out about this through ImAllexx's video like 10 minutes ago, and I've never in my entire life jumped out of my bed so quickly to do my eyebrows to film a video, because I am just kind of shocked. So basically what happened was she had DM'd her boyfriend, and she was pretty boyfriend at the time, and she was pretty mad. Her boyfriend was trying to ask her what was wrong, and she was like, take a fucking wild guess, and he was just like, just tell me for once. She basically went on a rant about how he should have dumped her a week in the relationship if he knew he was gay, and he said that he wasn't gay because he isn't. And then she's like, I don't believe in bi, you're either gay or you're not. They went on about it for a while. She's like, it's not LGBT, it's LGT. Yeah, basically just going on about how bi people don't exist and you're either gay or you're not. And then she randomly, out of nowhere, said consent doesn't matter in a relationship. So obviously people were pretty pissed, and then she posted this video on her TikTok.
Touchy subjects. Well, I'm not gonna edit this video. I just want her to know. That's how I feel. I'm shaking. I'm sorry for everyone that I've offended, and I can't take back what I've said, and I'm sorry. I spent 2.5 years with him, and experiencing all those memories with someone and being with them for 2.5 years, of course it's gonna hurt me. If he comes out and tells me he's not straight.
Why? Why would that hurt you? He is bi, he is into girls. So how does that hurt you in any way? Unless you are biphobic, that should not hurt you at all. Unless you think that there's no such thing as bisexuality, that shouldn't hurt you. Unless you think that all bisexual people are slutty and sleep around and can't stick to one person, then that shouldn't hurt you.
Bisexuality is 100% okay. I'm all for it.
So now you're saying that bisexuality is real because people called you out on saying it isn't real. And to back this up, you say that you have lots of gay and bi friends, and therefore you are not homophobic and you love them all.
All my friends, I've got a lot of gay and bi friends, and I have nothing against them. I love them all. They're so amazing.
That's the we've all heard this before. Like, I can't be racist. I have black friends. I can't be homophobic. I have gay friends. We've all heard this before, and we all know that is bullshit.
And the consent thing, I didn't mean it in that way. Consent does matter in a relationship, but the way I wrote it, he knew what I meant. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course. We all know what you mean.
It's just come across really nasty.
It's not, it's just come across really nasty. You've come across really nasty because you're a really nasty human being.
And I'm getting death threats, hate comments, I'm getting everything. I had to get rid of all my comments. I'm sick of it now because people don't listen to what I have to say. Ugh.
That's literally the entire video. Like, the ugh is literally the end. She's a clown. This is embarrassing. Like, I feel like throwing up. This is so cringy. And then she posted this on her TikTok with the caption, sexuality doesn't matter.
You're so bad, and baby I want you so bad, yeah. You're so bad, yeah. And baby I want you so bad.
I get what she's trying to do, and I don't like it. I'm gonna go on to the caption a bit later, but talking about the video. You kissed a girl to get people to believe that you believe in bisexual people, and you were going off on your boyfriend, or now ex-boyfriend, about how he's a slut for kissing all these guys. You kiss a girl and it's all good. And then the caption, sexuality doesn't matter. This tied in with the video. I mean, this caption alone coming from her is very ugh. Because, okay, I know a lot of people interpreted it as, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're gay or bi or whatever, you should still be respected, right? This is Olivia. She posted a video kissing a girl. She's not into girls, and the caption was, sexuality doesn't matter. I feel like she's just disregarding sexuality as a whole. Like, she's treating it as something you could turn on and off. I'm not here for it. It is disgusting. So let's watch the video together. It is 12 minutes long. It has mostly likes, which
Hi guys. So I'm making this video because what I said wasn't right. And everyone has every right to be mad at me. I'm mad at myself. I shouldn't have posted what I posted. I shouldn't have said what I said.
Sounds like homophobia, babe. Are you sure? Are you absolutely fucking sure, babe? Because I do not believe you for one bit. This video is getting me mad. Like, her TikTok videos, like, they were just, like, funny, you know? They're, like, because I could take the piss out of them. She's just making me mad now.
So angry in the heat of the moment that he didn't tell me that. He said he claimed to have told me, which I don't remember anything.
It doesn't matter. Why does it matter? Like, he was into girls. Like, I get why some people would, like, want him to tell them, but being hurt that he didn't tell you something like that does not provoke somebody to say that bisexuality doesn't exist, to say that your boyfriend is a slut for kissing guys when he's into guys and he was drunk anyway. Not that the last bit really mattered, but, like, you know. And to continue stressing the fact that bisexuality doesn't exist after several minutes you clearly did not believe and possibly still do not believe bisexual people exist. And you were just talking straight up shit.
And I miss him. I'm not gonna lie,
I miss him. I'm not gonna. Who fucking cares? Honestly, baby, you should have edited this because you just should have.
Yeah, my feelings are still there, but he was like my growing up sweetheart, you know, my childhood, like my crush. And I don't know, it was different with him. I was myself. We were weird together all the time.
She goes on about how their relationship was so amazing. I'm confused as to why this was necessary. Please edit your next apology video, honestly.
And it was nice. It was a good relationship. I'm not gonna lie. 2 years is a long time, and when you find out news like that, it's kind of it shocks you a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not gonna cut this video. I'm just gonna.
I was generally heartbroken.
I loved him with all of my heart. I was like, I'm good, what are you doing, what are you up to? And he was like, oh, I'm just at the pub, I've just kissed some guys. And I was sort of like shocked.
Oh my god, there are people that aren't straight and they have the audacity to not come forward about their sexuality even though it shouldn't matter.
I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just because he was drunk, he wasn't spelling correctly.
Oh yeah, because people are straight by default, and unless men act like drag queens, they are not really queer.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
I was like, guys, and then he provoked me to be angry, but it was that was my actions. I shouldn't have done what I did.
How did he provoke you to be angry? He texted you after you broke up saying that he had kissed some guys at the pub because he was drunk.
I don't want to stress this anymore. I can't stress it enough how much I do believe in all sexualities.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely fucking sure, babe? Because I do not believe you for one bit. This video is getting me mad. Her TikTok videos, like, they were just, like, funny, you know? They're, like, because I could take the piss out of them. She's just making me mad now.
I was just so angry in the heat of the moment that he didn't tell me that.
I was angry that he didn't focus on his sexuality as much as I did, so I attacked him for his sexuality.
He said he claimed to have told me, which I don't remember anything of, and
it doesn't matter. He was into girls. Like, I get why some people would, like, want him to tell them, but being hurt that he didn't tell you something like that does not provoke somebody to say that bisexuality doesn't exist, to say that your boyfriend is a slut for kissing guys when he's into guys and he was drunk anyway. Not that the last bit really mattered, but, like, you know. And to continue stressing the fact that bisexuality doesn't exist after several minutes you clearly did not believe and possibly still do not believe bisexual people exist. And you were just talking straight up shit.
Gay, straight, anyone is accepted in this world, and there's no problem with it.
Except for bisexual people, because they don't exist.
I just lashed out because I had crazy feelings for him.
I attacked this guy I like because he's bisexual.
It hurt me to find out that he wasn't who he said he was.
You lashed out at him targeting his sexuality because he wasn't who he said who he was, because he also liked guys along with girls. Bitch, oh my god, why does this video have any thumbs up? I'm like, how? I honestly feel like this is exactly like a very Ariana Grande situation. She's trying to be Ariana Grande. She posted an apology video and there's mostly thumbs up because of her cult member ass fans who can never see that she did anything wrong. It's heartbreaking to find out that somebody you love isn't into just you. This isn't a bisexuality problem, this is a homophobia problem, because that could happen to anyone. You could be with a guy who is straight and you could be worried that maybe he is into another girl. It's heartbreaking for you because you're biphobic. And then she just goes on about how she was there for him and how she was such a good girlfriend, but you can be there for your boyfriend's hard times and still be a shitty person. Oh my god, why is this going on for so long? She keeps on talking about how supportive she was. Shut the fuck up.
I've kissed girls, I've experimented. Not saying I'm bi, but I understand.
You understand because you've kissed other girls. I'm sorry, if you understood, why the fuck would you go for a sexuality? Bisexuality doesn't exist. I'm going to Pride, but like not for the bisexual people because they don't exist. I was mad at you, so instead of lashing out at you and, I don't know, lying to me or something, I lashed out at your sexuality because your sexuality doesn't exist. And I understand where it's coming from. You fucking better. You honestly fucking better. Like, that's not like a good thing. Like, wow, she understands where he's going. No. That's the lowest bar that you could go over.
He said he briefly touched upon it in the relationship, but we're at a party, I was drunk. I don't remember him saying anything.
Yeah, because it shouldn't matter. Oh my god, you're annoying. I honestly hope that you never get a boyfriend ever again. Like, I'm fully serious. You don't deserve that kind of love in your life. You don't deserve to have people who love you when you're just gonna shit on people who you think don't deserve love because their sexuality doesn't exist. Why is she going on about such pointless things? How fast she gets drunk, how supportive of girlfriend she was.
There is no such thing as consent in a fucking relationship. I didn't mean it like that, or I worded it completely wrong, but when you're with someone and you're next to them and you want to do something sexual,
you look at each other.
and if he doesn't want to do it, you just say no, don't you? You say no. He didn't ever give me that. A few times he didn't want to have sex, that's fine. I mean, I understand. I never forced myself on him. He had called me a rapist, which is a big statement and a very damaging reputation for me. He asked me to do something. I thought it'd be cute just to surprise him in the morning with it. I did it and he never said anything. He was happy with it. We're both happy.
Okay. She very briefly went over that. Not briefly, she talked a lot but said so little. So what I got from that was, you were looking at each other and then he didn't say no. That was one bit of what I got. The other bit was you did it you surprised him in the morning with it, so I'm guessing she like woke him up with a blowjob. She also said that he had asked him to do that. If he asked you to give him like a blowjob in the morning, like before he was awake, then I guess like that is a fault on his part for calling you a rapist. But the way that you are putting this and the way you are trying to like weave around it makes it sound so suspicious. I'm not saying anything. I'm not accusing her of raping him. I'm just saying it sounds very suspicious, and I'm confused as to why she would bring up the looking and then didn't say no when what happened was like the morning blowjob. How did that situation tie into consent doesn't fucking matter in a relationship? That don't sound right, baby girl. And I just want to clarify, if there's sexual tension and you like start to get into whatever's happening, just because your partner doesn't say no doesn't mean they have given you consent. Consent is the presence of a yes, not an absence of a no. Again, she goes on about how good of a girlfriend she was, how she did everything for him, more of the sympathy shit. She keeps on going on about how heartbroken and how hurtful it was that he was bisexual. Let me clarify. She was heartbroken, not because he wasn't into her, but because there was a possibility of him also liking a guy. Okay, she's going on about how, you know, they met up after they broke up and then they had this moment where they like kissed and didn't know what it was. Why are you sharing this? This is some private ass fucking information, and I do believe that Liam could like actually get a case if he really wanted to, because this is like, why are you saying this? Like, you have no right to say any of this. This is private ass shit. You could say the screenshots were private as well, but those were shared because you're a terrible human being. And then she went to plug her music that is supposed to come soon. And I'm kind of sick of having to explain myself over and over again. The thing is, babe, you haven't explained yourself at all. You've tried to, like, dodge what's happened by explaining things that's got nothing to do with what's going on. I'd honestly be a lot less mad if you literally made, like, a 5-second video being like, I'm biphobic, shut the fuck up, and then left. Oh my god, this isn't a fucking Oscar speech, bro. I want to thank my mum, I want to thank my family, I want to thank Jesus for giving me this wonderful opportunity. She's trying so hard to be just someone, and then she starts crying and talking about how great her mother is during her Oscar speech.
I'm sorry for everyone that I've offended, and
I love how she leans in so you can see the tear fall from her face. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm back to funny now. I'm not mad anymore.
I can't take back what I've said, and I'm sorry. My makeup's being ruined.
Your makeup cannot cover up your ugly personality, sis. Bye.
Didn't want to cry, but this happened.
Oh my god, Laura Lee could never. She actually managed to tear, so like Laura Lee could like actually never. Okay, conclusion. Olivia Nicole Duffin is stinky. Made a 12-minute video about literally nothing. Apparently the video was monetized. I don't remember if I saw like an ad or not, because honestly I'm so used to ads, like if I see it, like I won't even notice. There was like a very highly liked comment under this video. Somebody responds saying it's just YouTube being YouTube, confirming that there was an ad on this video.
Now I'm gonna go over some comments that I really enjoyed reading. You're trying to make yourself look like the victim when you're really not. And the second comment is about another bit of drama that she was involved in just last week. Basically, this girl Sophie DM'd her on Instagram asking her to collab, and Olivia was originally really happy about this idea. But then she ended up ignoring her and just not replying and being really unprofessional. And Sophie tried calling her out on it, and she just constantly leave her unseen. And then she ended up ranting about her on her Instagram live. But on TikTok, you were making a joke saying that you're cancelled. She clearly doesn't understand the courage to actually come out as gay, bi, or lesbian. Vile people, though. I know Liam and his sister, and what you said was foul. It's not an outsider's point of view, it's a fact. I laughed when she started crying, lol, cringiest thing I've ever seen. She was hurt because he didn't come out to her since the beginning. This is not an excuse to say horrific things about bisexuals. Why does he have to tell you he's bi anyway? You shouldn't care if you truly loved him. Why would his sexuality hurt you? Being bi is not a crime, he owes nothing to you, and did not have to share sexuality with you as he clearly didn't feel comfortable. Playing the victim in this and acting as if you are dreadfully hurt in this story is completely wrong. I'm not bi, but I understand it. How was that even justified? The hell? And it hurt me to find out that he wasn't who he said he was. It's just a sexuality. It doesn't even matter. It sounds pretty biphobic/homophobic to me. How's it heartbreaking when you find out that he doesn't just like you? It's not like he said he was liking other girls during the relationship. Just because somebody's bisexual doesn't mean that he's liking other people. What you're trying to say is that you're upset that he likes guys, which is homophobic. CEO of LGBTQ. Oh my god, he's bi, so he liked everyone else now. That means he doesn't love me. Is she actually okay? I'm not saying I'm bi, but I understand. I've kissed girls. She faked kissing her lesbian friend after her apology TikTok to give proof showing she thinks it's okay. Some people. If you throw a plate on the floor and apologize to it, does it fix itself? No. Just because you apologize doesn't mean that the damage you caused is fixed. Furthermore, her apology was shit and she spent half the time playing the victim and trying to gain sympathy and making herself look good. As the king of the gays, ally to the queen of bis, your fake apology is rejected. Take your biphobic self elsewhere and fall into irrelevancy where you belong. This is gaslighting, turning yourself into the victim when you are outwardly homophobic towards your own boyfriend. Imagine saying LGBTQ should be LGTQ and then saying you're okay with bisexuals, like what the hell? This entire video is absurd. You can't justify blatant homophobia with being angry. Just because she has a platform and a large following that Liam doesn't have doesn't make her the victim and innocent. I don't understand how finding out your boyfriend is bi could be upsetting. He still likes girls, so what's the problem? What you said was vile. It being the heart of the moment justifies absolutely none of the comments you made. The biphobia literally radiates off you. Nice try, sis. I gave him that moment to shine. Sis, you should have edited this. Your experimenting is not the same as his sexuality. You're literally trying to make yourself into the victim, being the supportive girlfriend, etc. Just because he's bi doesn't mean he liked other people whilst you two were in a relationship. Just because he's bi didn't mean that he talked to other people. He could be talking to people even if he was straight. You're clearly biphobic or homophobic. And one last thing, I don't think she has the right to be making fun of people's sexualities when she dances like this.
Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea. Too much,